Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. Continuing Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos, my first time through hard difficulty. This is Lumberjack Simulator 2019, Chapter 4. 2 days later, along the borderlands of Ashenvale Forest.
Damn Thrall for sending us away. He chooses to use his greatest warriors for manual labor. You'll be lost without me.
Chieftain, there's something strange about these woods. It's too quiet. Almost like we're being watched.
Are you all afraid of spirits now? There is nothing here but ancient trees and shadow.
You hear that? This place is haunted. I fear no living enemy, but my axe cannot cleave fleshless spirits.
Still your tongue and get to work. The war chief's new settlement will require a great deal of lumber. This section of forest must be cleared.
Alright, we don't have a gold mine to start. We get Shaman this map, only up to Lightning Shield though, so meh. I don't know. I guess let's grab a couple headhunters. Kill some of these wisps on the outskirts.
These dancing lights are strange. Perhaps they are the dread spirits that you've all been so afraid of.
Okay, so we gotta get out of here and, yeah, intercept this attack. So let's get in there.
Chieftain, we're under attack.
You were right, sisters. These green-skinned brutes have no respect for life. Slay them in Elun's name.
Whatever you
Women.
say.
They're women.
Yes, they almost look like elves. But they're far too tall and far too savage.
Alright, so our raiders have heavy armor. I may be wrong about this, but I kind of think that raiders in like the original version of the game didn't have heavy armor. So it's possible they do now, and that makes them so much weaker, but you kind of need them to pull down hippogriffs, but they're countered so directly by the most basic Night Elven unit, so that's kind of rough. Let's build a couple extra peons so that we can transition them onto our gold mine once this is done. I think I just kind of need to sit around until we can get this gold mine set up, because we have no other way to get gold. We can activate the optional objective here as well.
Ah, greetings, good orc. Strange to see one of you in these parts.
We are here to cut lumber, little goblin.
Well, there's this tribe of bearmen called Furballs in this region that's been giving us trouble. If you kill the chieftain, we'll sell our goods to you at cost. We might even let you borrow a few shredders.
I'll consider it.
Okay, great. So now we've got a merchant we can sell extra items to, which we know we'll end up having.
Say the word.
And yeah, now we just have to sit and wait. So I guess we'll just sit here and wait for any attacks that are coming in. And we can also kill these wisps that are just sort of hanging out.
Ready to work. Yes, chieftain.
And we got some back in our base too. Really not important. Maybe it's affecting their supply in some way. I don't know. I started building a watchtower early. It is pricey, but I think the whole idea is because the Night Elves do a lot of piercing damage.
Chieftain, the warrior women have returned on flying beasts.
They won't last long after our wolf riders have ensnared them.
But they do a lot of piercing damage, therefore it's probably a good idea. Nice crit, Grom. Probably a good idea to build a few watchtowers to ensure that we have a means of taking them down pretty easily. They're not going to deal that much damage to the towers themselves. But otherwise, unfortunately, we're just kind of sitting and waiting. I don't know if there's like a healing fountain nearby on this map or not. But I'm just going to transfer all of these peons up to gold when that's done. So you all just return all your lumber, and we're going to move them up there. The sooner the better. And then we'll spend the rest of our gold, I guess, repairing this watchtower. But for now, I'm just going to sit and wait because, again, I have no income. So until we get set up and get up to about that 40 supply level, we're kind of sitting ducks.
Work complete.
Okay, I guess you can come back down here to lumber. We'll just harvest straight from the Great Hall. I'd like to get some upgrades, and then we'll get moving. I'm not too concerned about the objective itself, only because I'll just full clear the map, and that will allow me to, number 1, get shredders, and number 2, kill the Night Elven bases. And killing the Trees of Life nets you a lot of extra resources. So let's grab one more Trollhead Hunter, put you in the back. Yeah, they're just light armor and just a lot less HP. So they get targeted down pretty quick. And then the Raiders, again, are necessary to kill air units, but it's just, I'm going to grab Pillage quickly before I get too distracted by what I'm trying to say here. I am going to grab armor as well. I have more peons up there, actually. I didn't need that too many extra.
Where you want me to go?
So for now, I guess let's just do our typical thing here. I started with a stronghold, so I can get catapults straight away. And I'm going to grab steel ranged weapons again, because we have to fight back these hippogriffs, which could cause me problems. And I can grab some additional peons on lumber. I'm just going to get some errant towers. They're probably going to come with siege weaponry. I'm not too concerned about making any casters. Lightning Shield could be good, I guess, against those. Can you cast it on flyers? I don't know. Or clumped up archers as well. Okay, so let's grab a Kodo Beast for the buff. Is Pillage done? I believe so, unless we're getting it here. Yeah, okay, there's Pillage. So let's go and start looking around the forest. And then we'll get this peon out. I'm just going to kill all these things so my units don't get distracted on them. Star Seekers. I'm expecting to get attacked here pretty soon. And again, I think this is going to be all about, like, consistent pressure on the enemy. Like, I want to ensure that we can keep attacking. So otherwise, there's not going to be an easy way to progress. Okay, Grom, lead the way. He's stuck. Get out of the way. Lead with Grom for sure. We've got healing items on him. I had really hoped this was like a healing area down here, but it's not. Yeah, you can see how fast our raiders just get absolutely smashed through, but we need them to pull down Hippogriff Riders, so I'm going to be rebuilding those.
Chieftain, that great tree pulses with magic. We should keep our distance.
Ah, am I surrounded only by cowards? It's a tree, like any other. Cut it down! Wise plan.
Okay, let's pillage this as best we can, and then let's continue our upgrades. We can get +2, which is nice. Of course, we ran into an enemy attack. Let's pull back to our towers. I'm going to cut this down. I'll come back and finish pillaging this later. We got a level on Grom. Okay.
The great tree provided us with an abundance of lumber. If we find any more, then we'll hack them apart as well.
Oh my goodness. Look at them chase my... They're just running by the towers. What a bunch of pieces of garbage. Okay, well, I guess that's just the way it is. I would like to get some grunts because they don't have heavy armor and will counter these attacks a little bit better. This is the grunt that said he fears no living enemies, so I suppose when he dies later, we'll press F to pay respects. All right, so we got a bunch of... As you can see, this is why we don't need too much lumber. In general, I guess, I mean, I can get a Spirit Lodge. I'd rather just get another barracks, maybe even 2, and just try to get units out faster. Okay, and I'm not bringing these guys because, again, I want to get maximum pillage. Maximum pillage from these buildings. So we want to push to the left as soon as possible and pick up an additional base as well as kill blue, which is just going to require us to build out of these structures. Probably going to get some additional raiders, but gold is our major holdup right now. So I would like to really just grab... Let's grab both of these. The Night Elves have no melee units, so there's no reason to get spiked barricades. Unless the Huntresses technically are close enough, but I don't think so. So I'm not gonna do that. So here, come on over here. I might just build some additional watchtowers as well. I don't want to go overboard, but I would like enough to counter these Hippogriff Riders that will continue to cause me problems. I don't think it's a good idea to harvest through these trees too much. So we're only going to keep 1 or 2 peons on that. What do we got down here? Boots of Speed is fine for Grom at this point. Ah! Are you serious? They put him to sleep? I mean, I'll let him spam that. That's fine with me. Fine. Use all your mana. That's fine with me. I need some additional units, though.
We need more gold.
So let's get some additional headhunters, even though they die very quickly, but, oh my god. They'll run out of mana eventually.
Yes,
Alright, you guys can come back to base. It's very possible they'll I don't think they can circumvent me from here, actually. Oh, good. I have some additional grunts. That should help. You can do it, Grom. Go ahead and Windwalk. Kill him. Nice. Okay, Boots of Speed. Possibly sellable. Good double crits. And I just want to make sure that I'm able to defend myself while we go and push against blue. I'll grab one more Raider, which will help us push through blue a little bit faster, though again, on the attack they're going to die, so I might hotkey them and leave them in the back, and then rush in after we kill the initial forces with Grom. It looks like if we can get to, getting to level 6 would certainly allow us to do what we need to do here. I will grab Troll Regeneration. I will grab more Grunts. And this is what I meant by protecting ourselves against the Hippogriff Riders. They do virtually no damage. I might wait for blue to attack me one more time, and that is when I will go ahead and move against them. So they're going to push probably just straight to the right through us, through our middle base here. So what I could probably do instead is move down here, because I think there's a base, an extra gold mine to take. I'd like to go find that, take it out, and we're going to need catapults, which are pricey. And we're going to need more. I mean, we're not in any sort of upkeep right now, so I'd like to stay out of upkeep wherever possible. So semi-free. Let's Windwalk here. Hey, it looks like he is actually attacking Grom. Again, we've got some healing items on Grom. Another healing item on Grom. We could sell some of this stuff just for some extra gold, which is what we're lacking right now. Attack, attack, attack. As much as I want to go and attack right now, I think it would be better to just set this base up. Crystal Ball allows him to see around the map. I suppose what I should do... This guy's still asleep.
Yes, War Chief.
I suppose what I should do is just go and sell stuff. I mean, Crystal Ball is essentially level 1 Farsight. It might not cost mana to use, though, so let's go and sell... Like, we can sell the pot... I think I'll keep the boots. I can sell the pot and maybe even the gauntlets, but now I'll just sell the pot so we can pick up the crystal ball and start using it. So we'll get this set up, and then we're going to protect this area, because I suspect that this is where they're going to attack us from. 75 gold. You know what? I'll take every little bit that I can have.
Master?
So I think just grunts. Grunts might be slightly countered by sentinels. Not directly, though. It's just normal damage versus normal damage. Yeah, I guess that's that. So let's pick this up, and I'm going to start using it. So this is where we're going to attack next. I'm going to wait for them to come and attack me first. We may also get attacked over here by a different Night Elf faction. So it's really just sort of beating that clock. So I started setting this base up first, which maybe I shouldn't have done. Again, I'm way less concerned about harvesting actual lumber at this point. I'm just going to probably move these peons, take these peons, the extra ones that we have, and start harvesting from the other base. I'd like to get 4 catapults. We have enough now to get 2. That's going to put us into low upkeep, but we are also going to have another Great Hall set up. Here comes blue. Perfect timing. If this will get them up to level 6, this will be perfect to attack them with, because we can whirlwind their defensive force when they clump up on top of them. We can just get them in the back lines, actually. You can see that especially if they don't bring enough huntresses, our grunts just absolutely tear through these units. So we grab Whirlwind, excellent damage dealing ability. I need to wait for 1 round of catapults. We'll get a 3rd one built right there. We're waiting on this. Return. You head on way over here. Return your lumber. You're gonna run way over here. Okay, so gotta get these catapults up. They're already probably rebuilding. Here, just come way down here. Just wait for that to be finished.
How can I help?
We can also devour. I guess like devouring a huntress would probably be the best use of that.
Work complete.
So I want to just use a catapult and hit this Ancient Protector and then back up because it'll draw out all their stuff. And then you stay in the back. Grom, I could probably Windwalk him so that I can then use Whirlwind on the back lines. Alright, this finished. Return that and then get on gold, gold,
Something to drink?
gold. One more on gold. Get more catapults.
I can wait no longer.
Okay, so here they come. Look out, catapults. We're going to engage this force, which is apparently not much. I think because this is technically on the outskirts of the base and not the real. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so let's get him in the back and whirlwind here. Okay, and even that was probably a little more than necessary. Did not really need to use... I don't think I needed to use whirlwind there. Okay, everybody get in there. I think we can attack now.
War Chief.
And we're going to use Grom to cover us.
Yes, War Chief.
Move on in. I'm going to get more headhunters. Yeah, see, there's still a different defensive force here, so that's a bit of a problem. Let's back up. Got another catapult. As long as these aren't drawing direct aggression, I don't really care what they're doing. Yeah, nice job up there, guys. Okay, I'm going to get some raiders to help clean this base up. Okay, this is harvesting properly. I'm going to get another peon so that we can bring one over here to immediately take this base. We need you to flee, please. Not you, actually. Okay, and they're pushing us back a little bit. We're just going to get more melee. Okay, and we just got to, get rid of these ancient protectors. Okay, Tree of Life just about done. We've got one more catapult coming in. Should do it. Okay. There we go. And then let's go ahead and hit their production. That's one base down. So here and here, and that's all of their defense as well. So, okay, we'll be able to damage through this. You all need to get attacking, please. And I'm surprised we haven't been attacked at home yet for a while. Okay, you come on over here. We're going to take this gold mine, and now we should be able to produce fast enough that we can just bomb our way through this. So, more grunts and catapults. We're going to do the same thing with the remaining bases. I'm going to need a lot more wolf riders when we attack the final base. I don't even think they had a... I don't think they even had a hero here. Why do they have an altar? Okay, let's go back to the middle. We can also... I mean, we can clean this area up, too. A lot of our units are low, but that's A-okay.
Whatever you say. We're under attack!
Okay, and yeah, these they can just be healed endlessly by the Moonwells, unfortunately.
Ready to ride. What? Anything you want, War Chief.
Okay.
Our gold mine is running low. I'll consider it.
So yeah, this is the base we're going to go to next. I think the issue, though, I mean, the sooner we can kill these bases, the better, as you can imagine. There's no reason to wait. I can worry about all the... Oh, come on. The Moonwells. I can worry about all the lumber later, even the optional objective. I mean, you can see we already have a ton of lumber, and we get a bunch for each time we kill the Trees of Life, and there's 2 more on the map. There might be 3, actually. Is there a list to just destroy the Trees of Life? Okay, so
Who you want me to kill?
we're going to max out on Troll Headhunters. I have no errant peons. I guess I'll make one more. We can make well, never mind. I don't want to be on
Yes, War
high
Chief.
upkeep. So let's get over here and defend ourselves. Where is Grom? Let's send you up here next. I'm so sorry, buddy. Okay, so that's a pretty large attack. We're coming in to flank them, and we've got some additional headhunters being built. We're going to need a lot of those to attack next anyway.
We're under attack.
You know what, Grunt? You can finish that up. Just keep pillaging, buddy. Okay, now I can make that additional peon. Okay, we're rolling up with our catapults. We're going to need more of them soon. Get on up here, Grunts. And this is just about done. We'll be able to saturate that base next. This gold mine, the original gold mine, is about to collapse. Let's grab one more burrow.
Work complete.
Once that collapses, we'll just go ahead and transfer all these units over. Okay, so these attacks are just hitting us now, which means it's probably a good time to attack. We need some additional raiders and another Kodo beast and just grunts. This would be, again, good whirlwind opportunities, but we don't need to right now. Okay, so that's gray attacking us, which means we're probably pretty good to start moving up towards light blue. I don't know the best way to get to that base, so let's start moving up there, and we can rally up there separately. Okay, when you're done with this, I would like you to make a barracks. And then you just follow and repair our catapults, please. Okay, and let's use the crystal ball to figure out, like, how do we get here? Okay, gold mines collapse, which means let's just immediately transfer these guys down to the bottom left. Looks like this is how we get into teal, so let's just move on up. Gray just attacked us, which I think means we're pretty clear to go ahead and start moving up. They may have just come online, though, which means that they're going to be more aggressive with us. I could use peons to, I could pretty easily use peons, though, to just build more towers. I don't really want to. I'll just build one, that's fine. That puts us in high upkeep. Ka. If we right-click this, we can just walk straight in, right? All right, everybody move on over the river. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna draw out any defensive forces that we can.
Ready to work. What you want?
So everybody move on up. It's really getting the catapults into positions that we can start attacking to draw them out. I mean, or we just use Grom. We just need them to attack me once, and they'll get drawn out.
Finally.
Okay, perfect. So you all attack, everybody get in there, and then you all at least start pulling these guys down before it's too late. Let's whirlwind. Okay, and as you can see, this is going to come down to our ability to attack air, which is why I made a lot of headhunters. So you all need to start, just keep attacking. I'm going to move up with the... and go straight for the barracks, and then the thing that makes the actual hippogriffs themselves. Let's move on in. I had the ability to pull down one hippogriff, so let's leave this guy back here a little bit. Okay, and then let's go for the Ancient of Wind. So again, stop any hippogriff riders. We can pull down one of these. Okay, and target her down, please. All right, next we'll go for the Ancient of Lore, and then that's this base. Oh, you know, is the Chimera Roost even used in Reign of Chaos? All right, these things can't do anything unless they have a rider on them. Okay, now we're probably just going to go into high upkeep in order to just push straight over to the last base in the upper right. I don't know if the last base in the upper right is really meant to be messed with or not. Please repair. Okay, so let's grab more catapults. And I did build another barracks. Why did I say catapult so weird? All right, so let's grab a few extra watchtowers here. Spread them out a little bit. All right, that's another one down. 3,000 lumber. And again, it's just going to come down to then finishing the rest with shredders and what have you. And let's use the crystal ball to figure out the best way to get up to the Shadow Leaves, which looks to be right there. Okay, let's attack and pillage. And I think now I also just need more catapults, whatever I can afford.
Who you want me to kill?
Okay, great. So all the ranged stuff and Grom. Let's start moving out across to just get into position to finish off the last base. This mission isn't that bad if you're very aggressive and go for the bases themselves. Otherwise, it's kind of a pain. It looks like there's some additional random stuff that's just sort of sitting out here. Kill this thing. Look out, friend. Got another gold mine here. Unless one of our other gold mines is going to collapse, there's no reason that we need to change what we're doing. Okay. I I've really come to rely a lot more on pillage, which is just, you know, being more aggressive. Does this cost mana to use? No, it does not. Okay, great. So here, we're already here at this entrance. I need to get these guys all the way up there. I'm a little out of position, I think, for reinforcements, though. That's a bit of a problem.
How can I help?
And Gray hasn't attacked me for a bit, so they might have a lot of units just sort of sitting in there. So yeah, the trek up here might be dangerous. I could go check it real quick.
Finally, I'll consider.
I do have...
Finally.
That looks clear. They should be able to make it. Now, obviously, we have to kill the Furbolgs, and there's some... I think we'll check for other creeps. But I don't think there's much else. We'll look around. But I don't even have anybody harvesting lumber right now, so there's really no reason we have to worry about the lumber situation. As we're worried about the lumber later, you know, I'll just transfer a bunch of peons onto lumber. It'll be fine. Okay, so catapults. Move you up to start attacking here, and then the Ancient of War.
War Chief.
Meanwhile...
I'll
Yes, come out into my units, please. I don't know if this group will have any.
I'll consider it.
Let's Windwalk in the back. Oh yeah, okay. Windwalk back here, please, and then Whirlwind. Actually, I wish I could have gotten him just even a little bit further back. Okay, that's a good use of Windwalk. Let's get up here and then attack their production. I don't see an enemy hero in here, so I guess that's fine. Alright, attack. I guess mirror image, even though I don't really have to. Okay, let's bust our way through, and then whatever we end up spending, let's replace with peons here to start harvesting extra lumber. Just trying to kill this Ancient of War. I guess grab more catapults, though. Okay. And they're trying to flank us to kill our catapults, which is expected. I've got... Oh, you know what? I have an extra catapult here. Whatever I just queued up, cancel those. I don't need those. All right. Wonderful. I think I had a guy who was repairing. He's probably dead now. Get out of here, dryads. Wanting a bomb straight for my guys. Okay, so after this, we'll... Wow, I still have a shaman alive? Since when? Did I accidentally build that? I don't think I have the capabilities of building that right now. So I get 3,000 lumber for this, and then we're going to have to harvest 3,000 more. So we want to make sure we do our optional quest. So attack here, then move over there, and then attack that. And as long as they can't build units, then we can leave the catapults and then take everyone else, and we can go and kill all the Furbolgs. Oh, my peon is actually still alive. Okay, so repair, repair, repair. I'm going to take this group. We're going to go and attack the Furbolgs, which may be harder than it seems. I don't know. And we'll, you know, keep some grunts up here so we can keep pillaging. That gives us lumber, too.
We've nearly hit our quota. Our lumber stores are almost full.
Hopefully these things don't detonate and try and kill me that way. So yeah, let's go and finish that. We got our... I destroyed the Trees of Life, unless there's another one that's like hiding out. There may be another one. At this rate, I'm starting to think that there's another one. So, destroy, destroy, destroy.
War Chief, they must be the Furbolgs the goblin spoke of. This will be a worthy battle.
And I guess we just sell the Hellstone and the pot on Grom, because these enemies just refuse to attack my hero. I don't know. We'll see what these guys drop. But I don't need gold this mission, so I can just drop this stuff if necessary. Also, I mean, the Gauntlet's also not that useful. It just gives them a little bit of extra life.
I can wait no longer.
Okay, we've got Whirlwind up, so let's just run on in here and use it. There's probably a Tree of Life hanging out on the right side of the map, like right in there. Almost definitely. That's why we haven't gotten credit, technically. Okay, there we go. And he dropped a health stone. Don't need that. Destroy the huts. At least check for tomes and such.
I'll consider it.
Okay, so can we We can get down there, so there might be something in there too. I mean, I could scan it. Potion of Restoration. I would just replace my Pot of Greater Healing for that.
Yes.
Because I think that is just objectively better. Let's send these guys over here. So we've won the map, as you can tell. Again, it's more of just a time thing because we're doing some item management, etc., etc. Oh my god, more of these stupid things. You know what? No.
Whatever you say.
Just, you know what? Just leave. Grom, we're going to send you down here.
How can I help?
Man, a Sobi Mask
Understood.
or a pendant on Grom would be particularly good. I guess I could have given him the pendant that I had.
For the Horde.
So one more Tree of Life, and we'll have completed this because we're above 12,000 lumber. Again, there must be another one hiding out, and I'm going to guess it's right here.
A wise
I will scan up here, but I don't remember if there's anything up here. We have to go turn in our side quest anyway, so...
Ah, thank you. Now, these shredders will cut through those trees in no time.
Okay, this is all connected. I'll keep scanning, and I'll just run around with Grom on the map before we decide to come in here.
I can wait.
Yeah, just wind walk. That way we can scout this out.
Whatever you say.
But I think that's it.
What you want?
Just to do it, I'll send Weak Grunt up here. I'm sorry, Grunt, I didn't mean that. Maybe you're the one that said you feared no living enemies at the beginning. Okay, we can't get through there. Yeah, the last thing to do is just destroy this, destroy this last tree. So let's get in there and do it, because we didn't bring our catapults. We can now, but because we didn't bring our catapults, it's going to take a while to destroy this, so that gives this Grunt some time to look around, but I'm not too concerned if we're leaving anything behind. I'm happy with his inventory. Completely restores hit points and mana of hero when used, is insanely strong. Very, very good consumable. I think that's everything on this map. We got our shredders that we didn't have to use. Yeah, I know they're excellent. Don't worry. We swept the Night Elves off of this map. Again, took a little longer than I would have liked, but we finished the main and side quests. I don't know where else there could be a Tree of Life. Let's see it. Side quest complete.
Chieftain, the harvesting is complete.
Good. Then we'll start constructing the settlement immediately.
It displeases me that it doesn't give me a side quest completed there first, because there's definitely not another Tree of Life on this map, unless they built one somewhere, like in the upper left. It's possible they could have just rebuilt one of the ones they already had. I don't know, but in any case, we killed 5 Trees of Life. I think 5, unless there was one in the middle there. I think it was 5. Anyway, I'm pleased with that. Let's check for an interlude. I don't think there's one. We got one more mission. There is one. We got another mission with Grom next time, and then a bunch with Thrall, and then the last mission. All right, interlude. Later that evening, near the Moonglades of Cenarius.
Ashenvale Forest. After 10,000 years, I still recognize this cursed place. This is the veil of our ancient enemy, the Night Elves demigod, Cenarius.
Yes. Lord Archimon demands that Cenarius be destroyed before we launch the invasion of Kalimdor.
I would relish the chance to face him again in combat. But he is crafty and rarely appears in the open.
Fateful as it sounds, your pet orcs have recently despoiled these forest lands and incurred his wrath. Lord Archimond and I believe that the orcs are capable of killing Cenarius for us.
They would have little chance against Cenarius. If memory serves, his powers were quite formidable.
Yes, but so are yours. The blood pact that you made with the orcs long ago still binds them to you. You need only recharge their energies.
Just what are you suggesting, Dreadlord?
Spill your burning blood into this pool. Its corruption will lure the orcs to it. And once they've tasted your blood again, they will be unstoppable.
Evil laugh. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.